Chapter 26. Small Habits, Big Shifts. The journey of building a life you don't want to escape from doesn't always require grand, sweeping changes. In fact, often the most significant transformations come from small, consistent habits that gradually shape the direction of your life. It's easy to think that big changes are what drive success or happiness. A career change, a dramatic move, or an intense overhaul of your routine. But more often than not, it's the little daily actions, the small habits that you commit to every day, that bring about the most profound and lasting changes. This chapter is about understanding the power of small habits, how they compound over time, and how they can drive significant shifts in your life, identity, and sense of purpose. The compound effect: small habits, big results. The concept of the compound effect is simple. Small actions taken consistently over time lead to massive results. This principle applies to every aspect of life. Whether you're trying to get healthier, improve your relationships, or cultivate a more meaningful career, at first the changes might seem insignificant, almost invisible. But when you look back after months or years of small, positive habits, the results can be transformative. Think of it like this: if you commit to reading just 10 pages of a book every day, by the end of the year you'll have read approximately 3,650 pages, or around 10 to 12 books. That's a significant accomplishment that didn't require hours of daily effort, just small, consistent steps. The compound effect in practice. Physical health: instead of committing to an hour at the gym every day, which can feel daunting and unsustainable, you might start with 15 minutes of exercise a day. Over time, those 15 minutes will not only improve your physical health but also become a routine that you can maintain. Mental health: practicing mindfulness for just 5 minutes each morning can gradually help reduce stress and improve emotional regulation. Over time, you'll notice a marked difference in your overall well-being. Productivity: writing for 10 minutes every morning or evening, rather than feeling the need to write for hours, can steadily help you build momentum and eventually complete larger projects. Relationships: small acts of kindness or communication, like sending a text to your partner or checking in with a friend once a week, can strengthen relationships without requiring major time or effort. Identifying the right small habits for you. Not all habits are created equal. It's crucial to focus on habits that align with your goals and values. When trying to create lasting change, think about the areas of your life where small shifts will make the biggest impact. How to choose your small habits. 1. Start with one area. Focus on one part of your life at a time, whether it's your health, career, relationships, or personal growth. Trying to overhaul everything at once can feel overwhelming. Pick one area and gradually introduce habits that will improve it. 2. Make them specific. Rather than vague intentions like, "I want to be healthier," choose a specific action you can do every day, such as, "I'll drink 2 glasses of water in the morning," or "I'll take a 10-minute walk after lunch." 3. Keep it simple. A small habit should be easy to implement. The simpler the habit, the more likely you'll be to stick with it. Instead of committing to an hour of meditation, start with 2 minutes. 4. Make it achievable. The more achievable the habit, the more consistent you'll be. Don't set yourself up for failure by starting with something too ambitious. Remember, small, gradual improvements will lead to big changes over time. The science behind habit formation. Understanding how habits are formed can help you set yourself up for success. Habits are essentially patterns of behavior that become automatic over time. According to research, it takes about 21 days to form a new habit, but the true mastery of a habit often takes longer, usually between 60 and 90 days. The key to making a habit stick is repetition, consistency, and celebrating small wins along the way. The habit loop. Every habit follows a loop consisting of 3 components. 1. Cue. This is the trigger that initiates the habit. It could be something external, like waking up, or internal, like feeling stressed. 2. Routine, the behavior or action you take in response to the cue. This is the actual habit you're trying to form, e.g., going for a run after work or meditating in the morning. 3. Reward, This is the positive outcome you experience after completing the habit, which reinforces the behavior and makes you want to do it again. It could be physical, feeling more energized after a run, emotional, feeling calmer after meditating, or psychological, a sense of accomplishment. By understanding this loop, you can better design habits that are easy to stick with. For example, if you want to develop the habit of reading more, the cue could be setting your book by your bed at night. The routine is reading a chapter before sleep, and the reward is feeling accomplished and relaxed as you drift off to sleep. Overcoming obstacles and staying consistent. Building habits is often more about staying consistent than about the habits themselves. Life will throw obstacles in your way, and you will have days where your new habits fall by the wayside. But that's okay. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means getting back on track as soon as you can. How to stay on track. Don't break the chain. This technique, popularized by Jerry Seinfeld, involves committing to your habit every day and marking off each day on a calendar. The goal is to keep the chain unbroken. The visual progress becomes a powerful motivator. Forgive yourself for slip ups. If you miss a day or two, don't be hard on yourself. Simply acknowledge the slip-up and get back on track. The key is not to let a small setback derail your entire effort. Track your progress. Keeping a journal or using an app to track your progress can help reinforce your commitment to the habit. It also provides an opportunity to reflect on your progress and adjust as needed. Start small, build gradually. Focus on building momentum with small habits, and once you've mastered one, add a new habit. The more you succeed at sticking to small habits, the more confident you'll become in your ability to change. Small habits, big shifts in your life. As you incorporate small, consistent habits into your life, you'll begin to notice big shifts. These habits won't just improve individual areas of your life, they'll create a ripple effect that positively impacts your overall well-being, mental health, relationships, and sense of purpose. Mental health, small habits like journaling, mindfulness, or taking breaks can help reduce stress, improve emotional regulation, and combat anxiety or depression. Physical health, small habits like moving your body for 10 minutes a day or eating one extra serving of vegetables can lead to improved health and energy. Relationships, simple gestures like actively listening or expressing appreciation can strengthen connections with your partner, friends, and family. Career and purpose, small habits of learning, reflection, or planning can help you feel more aligned with your work and professional goals, giving you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Conclusion. Big shifts start small. The secret to building a life you don't want to escape from isn't about making huge, dramatic changes overnight. It's about committing to small, manageable habits that, over time, transform your life. Each day, through small actions, you'll build a foundation for a life that aligns with your values, your purpose, and your true self. Remember, the journey of personal transformation is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how those small habits begin to compound into big shifts in your life. Your future is built one habit at a time.